Are you eating these foods? They could be destroying your kidneys. Do you know that some of your favorite foods could be silently harming your kidneys? Yes, it is. Certain common items in our diet contribute to kidney damage over time, if taken in excess. But not to worry. We are here to help you identify these foods and provide solutions for keeping your kidneys healthy. If you want to learn how to protect your kidney health while still enjoying delicious meals, smash that like button and subscribe for more eye-opening content. Let's get things started with processed meats. We all love a good bacon sandwich or some tasty sausages, but these foods can be quite harmful to our kidneys. Most processed meats are made with a high amount of sodium and preservatives. Too much sodium can increase your blood pressure, which in turn puts additional strain on your kidneys. Why are processed meats so bad? Well, for starters, they contain loads of salt and bad fats. Salt raises blood pressure due to sodium in high quantities, causing water retention that affects kidney function. Time for a rethink if one has been on these regularly. Instead of processed meats, consider filling your plate with lean proteins like chicken or fish. Not only are these options healthier than processed meats, but they contain less sodium as well. Let's learn more about the hazards. The second most harmful one is red meat. It provides good protein, but only in small amounts. Consume it in large quantities and it will put a great burden on your kidneys. Beef and lamb are high in protein and fat. So what's the problem? Too much protein intake puts excessive amounts of waste products in the blood that the kidneys have to filter out. Over the long term, this can strain the kidneys. It's important to get your red meat in moderation. Instead of making red meat the centerpiece of your meal, try to incorporate plant-based proteins like beans or lentils into your diet. These are healthier options and much easier on your kidneys. Now let's talk about canned foods, which are convenient for many busy people. The problem is that these foods are often highly salted. Most of the canned goods contain a high amount of added salt as a preservative, which will increase blood pressure and fluid retention. What do? Opt for low-sodium canned varieties or reach for fresh or frozen vegetables whenever possible. If you have to use canned goods, a good amount of their sodium can be washed off under cold running water. Let's face it, instant meals save time when you are in a hurry. However, most of them contain ingredients that are not friendly to your kidneys. These meals are often loaded with sodium and refined carbohydrates, which can cause blood sugar spikes and put stress on the kidneys over time. What's the solution then? The solution is preparing homemade meals using whole ingredients whenever possible. Meal prepping can save you time without sacrificing health. Plus, you'll know exactly what goes into your meal. Who doesn't love chips or other snack foods? They're tasty but often high in salt and unhealthy fats that can contribute to excessive sodium intake and lead to weight gain, both risk factors for kidney disease. Instead of reaching for those chips next time you're craving a snack, consider healthier options like air-popped popcorn or homemade vegetable chips seasoned with herbs instead of salt. Then comes the turn of dark sodas, those carbonated drinks that we very often consume without giving their contents a second thought. These are not only sugary, but they also contain phosphorus in high amounts. Why is this important? It becomes important because phosphorus in many sodas is included as an additive, and when taken in excess, the intake leads to an imbalance of calcium in the body. Instead of reaching for that soda, choose sparkling water with a splash of lemon or herbal teas. Fruit juices are considered healthy drinks by many people, but in reality, they can be very loaded with sugars, especially those commercial kinds. Most fruit juices are prepared with added sugars and preservatives, which can increase blood sugar levels and raise potassium intake, thereby harming the kidneys. Instead of juice, consider eating whole fruits, which provide fiber along with natural sugars. If you prefer juice, making it fresh at home without added sugars is always the best option. Certain fruits and vegetables are high in potassium, which can be problematic for those with kidney issues. Foods like bananas, oranges, avocados, and potatoes contain high potassium levels that can lead to hyperkalemia, or high potassium levels, affecting heart function. To effectively control potassium intake, select fruits that are low in potassium like apples or berries. But even then, use moderation. Dairy products, though very healthy for many, can be very bad news for some, especially for those with impaired kidneys. Dairy contains a high amount of protein, potassium, and phosphorus, all of which you'll need to limit if you have kidney disease. Instead, try plant-based milk alternatives such as almond or rice milk, which are low in potassium but contain the same amount of nutrients. Finally, alcohol intake can affect the kidneys in many ways. Alcohol interferes with the balance of hormones that control urine production. leading to dehydration and thereby placing additional demands on the kidneys over time. Also, when you drink alcohol, do it in moderation. Or, there are other drink options which could be non-alcoholic ones. Herbal teas and sparkling water are good alternatives. In conclusion, whether certain foods can grossly affect kidneys' function, paying attention to certain foods and drinks will save you from damage overall. Processed meat, red meat, canned foods, instant meal ingredients, chips, dark colas, fruit juices, high-potassium nutrition, dairy products, and alcohol. Everything in moderation. Remember, it is not only about what you avoid, but also about making healthier choices altogether. Include fresh fruits and vegetables in your diet and stay hydrated with plenty of water. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting and informative, please don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more engaging content next time.